Change takes its toll. The last few years of living in a global pandemic have been a heavy burden on us all. We've had to adapt to so many changes to the fundamental ways we've always lived our lives, from social distancing to working remotely to navigating new ways to keep our families functioning. We've been tried and tested to the limit. The predominant sentiment I'm finding today in coaching teams is a deep-seated sense of fatigue and loss. Most may have accepted this new reality and tempered their hope that things will return to the old ways, but they're left with a lingering feeling of being depleted, de-energized, and basically tired. This makes basic routines like coming to work and finding joy in daily activities much more difficult. The long duration of this pandemic, going on 3 years now, has had us cycle through popular psychology notions of self-care and knowing your why and focusing on serving others and gratitude or finding a purpose. We retreat to self-soothing behaviors and the consumption of inordinate amounts of social media, recreation, food, or alcohol. It's understandable, but ineffective. We're only numbing our pain. Sure, there's value in self-care and making time for our well-being. As a vegan ultra runner, I'm a huge proponent of the merits of a healthy diet, proper rest, exercise, and time in the sun. But these aren't cures. They're more like soothing tissues, bringing temporary relief when you have a bad cold. The underlying problem still exists. In my work with teams, I have found a new starting place. You see, you can't focus on building a more effective team or getting excited about a team goal or mission if you're weak, weary, or tired. You simply can't. But if a focus on self-care doesn't bring new energy and there's nothing really in the tank to give to others, then what's one to do? This makes team building very difficult. What I have found is that there is hope. It's not found in distracting ourselves in either myopic self-absorption or focusing exclusively on the problems of others. There's a different way. There's a new place to begin. You see, the basis of my coaching consulting practice is that the best teams recognize and tap into the unique abilities of each team member and form a community that brings together and effectively leverages these skills for a purpose. There are 3 elements here that are important. 1, that each person has something to give. 2, that we work with and for the benefit of others. And 3, that the community of people must work together for a common purpose. When this happens, magic happens. People become alive. They get re-energized, focused, and alive. The point is that it starts with the individual. They must look inward to see what they have to offer and then look outward to give from their unique self to feel fully alive. Introspection alone has no value, nor does the endless service of others. Both are draining. But when you can see how you are uniquely equipped through your life, your skills, and experiences to make your unique mark or contribution on the world around you, something changes. I help the teams I work with begin here, finding and articulating their individual contributions. In fact, I have found that there are 4 universal laws of contribution that I share with my clients to help them recognize and unleash their contribution in any situation. The results are stunning. I've seen clients come to tears when they begin to connect with their inherent value, gifting, and their ability to contribute. I see teams' energy levels go through the roof and their excitement to work and accomplish together skyrockets. It's amazing. But that shouldn't be surprising. In a world that tells us that we're not enough, that we're inadequate, that keeps us chasing things that will make us happy or the endless pursuit of pleasure, it's no wonder we're tired and depleted. If this is you, you need to look inward to see what you have to offer today within your current context, something to give that stems deeply from who you are and how you are gifted, and then find a way to make a contribution. This unlocks that wellspring of life and energy. Understanding the 4 laws and the principle of contribution will enable you, your team members, and your family to be able to shine a spotlight on those particular ways that you can make a contribution and impact in any situation you find yourself in. This is both a mindset and a practice that anyone can develop. So rather than struggling to survive and be just enough, you can thrive in any situation in which you find yourself. It's time to re-energize. I can help. Think about it. I'm Mark Frizzell.